Back again, local pro Nick Elliott, basically responding to my last video in regards to pre-fishing. Big ups to uh, Chip Gilbert, Martin McBride for responding and pointing out that if you're shaking a fish off during pre-fishing, you're still putting a hook in that fish. So I don't know if you necessarily are getting the outcome you were in essence looking for. So, what I did this past season, overall, I started off hooking fish. The reasoning for it was I wanted to know, or I told myself I wanted to know the size of the fish I was catching or the quality. As the season progressed, I went more to the route of trying to hook or trying not to hook fish and fishing without hooks at all on my baits. And I ran into a problem. I found out quickly that some of my baits that I use, not having the hooks, definitely impacted their action. So of course I put the hooks back on and told myself I would just be careful with setting the hooks while using those baits. Now this season I financially made more money than I've done in a season. No, not rich, but I didn't. My performance wasn't as good in the highest level or at the highest level like the Toyota series. I actually did better in years past when I was setting hooks on fish during pre-fishing. So it's kind of weird. I think moving forward, I'm gonna continue to fish without hooks the best I can. I know there's a couple of new, we'll say, hook stoppers or something like that that you can put on baits to make sure that the hooks don't penetrate the fish. Don't know how it's going to impact the action or the look of my baits, but I may give that a shot, and we'll see how it goes next year. If I continue to cash checks, then you know that'll be the way to go moving forward. But if next year when I try this, things there's real no difference or I don't do as well, then I'll probably, of course, switch back to something I've done a lot, which is hooking the fish during pre-fishing. So that's basically it. Like I said, wrapping up this season. Got basically a couple more tournaments. One big tournament championship at Mojave, and it falls on the heels of the U.S. Open. But hopefully they'll save some fish for me. So until next time, tight lines.